Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, I invite you to drift back in time. To a moment before cities, before roads, before the noise of modern life. Let your mind travel with me to the ancient shores of the Chesapeake Bay. This is a forgotten story. Not written in books. Not carved in stone. But whispered through the trees, carried by the wind, and reflected in the calm waters of the river. She was known as the Silent Queen. Long before Jamestown, before English ships crossed the ocean, the lands around the Chesapeake Bay were alive with nature's rhythm. Forests stretched endlessly. Deer moved like shadows. The rivers shimmered under moonlight. The Powhatan people lived here, proud, rooted, and wise. Among them, they spoke of a woman named Iyana. She walked alone, yet everyone knew her. Not because of loud words, but because of deep stillness. Her presence was like mist, quiet but impossible to ignore. She did not speak often. But when she did, the wind stopped to listen. Iyana was different. Her eyes held the calm of centuries. Her footsteps made the grass bend softly, not from pressure, but from respect. They believed she could hear things others could not. The language of birds. The pain of roots. The future. She once said, "Men wrapped in metal will ride wooden beasts over water. Their hands will carry fire. Their hearts will carry hunger." Few listened. Most smiled and walked away. Then in 1607, 3 ships arrived. The Susan Constant. The Godspeed. The Discovery. They brought settlers, cold, tired, frightened. They called the land Virginia. They called the people savages. But they did not understand the silence of the woods or the language of the water. That winter was bitter. Many settlers grew ill. Food was scarce. Fear hung like fog. And then one dusk, from the forest's edge, a woman stepped forward. Alone. Calm. Iyana. She said nothing. But in her silence, the settlers felt their fears hush. Even Captain John Smith wrote. Her eyes silenced the room. For a time, peace followed. Iyana would appear, always quiet, always still. She brought herbs for fever. She led them to water. She never asked for anything in return. Some began to call her the Spirit Woman. Others whispered she was the forest itself. And then, she vanished. No footprints. No farewell. Just gone. Captain Smith returned to England. In his journal, his last note said, "She stood taller than fear and softer than time." Years passed. The land changed. Forests were cut. Rivers redirected. Towns rose. But still, on quiet nights, fishermen claimed to hear a hum over the water. Children spoke of dreams where a quiet woman watched over them. Some say she became the wind. Some say she sleeps beneath the bay. Some say she never left. And maybe, just maybe, if you sit by the Chesapeake at night, and let your breath slow, and your thoughts drift, you'll feel it too. The silence. The peace. The presence. Of a queen without a crown. A queen of the forest, the R.